Hello, hello.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, you.
I'm not too bad. So
Good.
today's topic is about family and friends. So to discuss, to start the discussion. So, uh, what's why for question number one? Why do you think family is generally important to have in someone's life?
Why it's important?
Why it is important?
Yeah, it's important because um, why it's important because those people, those are the people you can trust, um, and they will never, never. How to say this? Let me see in the dictionary. I don't know this word.
Betray.
Yeah.
They will
Right,
never
betrayed.
betray.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, family members betray one another. It does happen, doesn't it?
How to spell this word betrayed?
Be Betray. I actually I shared a file with family and friends. So if we can go through the vocabulary list,
Hmm.
just tell me when you got it open. I got the first. I'm not going to go through every single vocabulary list, but there's a lot here. What's a stepfather in your opinion? What's a stepfather?
Stepfather
Yeah.
is is father who is not your natural father, right?
Yeah, it's in
Is
your
it
what we call biological.
biological? Okay, biological.
Biological. So by
Yeah.
blood, you're not related.
By blood. Hmm.
Yeah. So, what about a widow? What's a widow?
Widow is a female who lost his uh, husband,
She lost,
right?
yeah, her husband. Yeah, correct.
Right.
And do you use that term in Ukraine? What do you say in Ukraine? Is there anything special you have there?
Yeah, it's the same. We call it vdova.
Okay, all right, like that.
Yeah.
All right, and what is okay? We're talking. This is divorced here. What's the divorce rate in Ukraine? Is it high as in America?
I'm not sure. I don't know these numbers. I think it's pretty high, but I don't know the exact numbers.
Why do you think divorce is so high in Ukraine?
Um, well, I think so. I'm not sure because I didn't face this.
You're
And
not married, correct?
yeah, no, I think that I'm not gonna face it. But what I'm thinking why it's so high is uh, the people who are getting married, they are not prepared for this properly. I think so.
So then, Miguel, are you there?
Hi, Michael.
Hi. Well, so I mean, I don't know if people aren't if people are not ready to be married, why do they marry then?
Yeah, because we think that no, not we, but there is a general opinion that if you know your, for example, girlfriend for half a year, you have to marry her. If you know her for 1 year, you definitely have to marry her, and so on. There are some uh, how to say this, like how to say this opinion in social opinion. Is it right to say?
Yeah, there's a social opinion. It's like a general opinion.
Yeah, general opinion that if you know your girlfriend for several for a year, for example, you have to definitely marry her. And once you stuck with one girl for a long time, then it makes a pressure on you. That okay, you know her for so long, it's time to do something to do the next step, to make the next step.
Yeah, that's all these pressure. Miguel, what do you think? Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Okay. No. What's your general opinion? What do you think? When do you think people should be married in Ukraine? What's the general age you see?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know more about that, and I think it's как устоявшееся, Евгений, ты знаешь?
Не знаю.
Ну, то есть это на протяжении времени так повторялось много раз, поэтому оно так и двигается в этом. Вот
Yeah, it happens throughout all the history. That's why it happens this way.
That's why it happens, right?
Yeah.
So, what is your opinion about marriage? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, but if it's with the right person.
Well, Miguel, how do you think you find the right person? How do you know who the right person is?
What? I'm sorry.
How do you know who the right person is?
Right person?
The correct person. Okay, I'm using a metaphor.
Oh, it's a complex of any factors. Правильно? Factors.
Factors, sure, yes, you can say that.
It's hard to say.
How long to marry her? 2 years, 3 years, lots of years? How many years?
It's, I think it's 2 years. About 2 years. It's normal. it may be normal.
Do you think people change after marriage, or do you believe that?
After marriage? No, I think they not change after marriage.
They don't change after marriage.
Don't change.
And Ivan? What do you think?
Could you say again the answer, the question?
Well, do you think people change after marriage?
Yeah, definitely. But if they, how to say this? They don't have to change if you find the right person. If you found the right person, then you don't have to change yourself due to the marriage. If this is not the right person, you have to change yourself. Why should you marry this person, right?
Do you believe in sometimes you have to change yourself for the other person too?
Yeah, definitely. You have to change, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be. Let me see this. How to say this?
Change drastically.
Contradict, or how is it contradict, right?
Well, a contradiction is when something doesn't agree with something.
Yeah, it doesn't have to contradict with your. It doesn't have to contradict with your ego, right?
Right.
With
or
your,
who you are. Okay.
Yeah, with who you are, right? If you have to change,
Okay.
you can change yourself, but it doesn't have to contradict with who you are, really.
Okay, I understand. No, okay. What about the episode, that Russian episode? It's called. It's like Everyone Loves Raymond. Maybe you know this show. Oksana, what's that name called? Roland name. Maybe I said it wrong. Do you know this TV show?
Once again, what's the name?
Vololane or something.
I don't know this show. No.
It's based like on a family, and they the parents live next to each other in the next flat, and they're always coming to.
Voronины, right?
Yeah. Well, what do you do in those situations? What would you do?
Actually,
move to another country. What would you do?
Michael, I have never seen. I know the name of this movie, but I don't know. I've never seen any season or episode of this. Yeah, episode of this movie. That's why I cannot tell you what's.
Okay, it's a TV show. It's a TV show, not a movie. It's a TV show.
It's a TV show. Okay.
Miguel, have you seen this TV show? No.
No. I'm sorry. I don't see this.
Okay. Just wondering. But you should. I watched the English version just to tell you. Going through the vocabulary too. What's the difference between an employee and employer?
An employee. What is an employee?
Employee and employer.
Employer is the one who employs people. Employee is who's going to work for the employer.
Exactly, but a lot of people, they confuse that a lot, so that's why I asked that. And what's a fiancé?
fiance is your girlfriend before marriage, right? No, I don't know.
Yeah, before marriage. Yeah, before
before actual marriage, right?
Yeah, right before. Now, I got a question here. When you propose to a woman, right? When is the duration between putting the ring on her finger and actually getting married? What is the time frame between those 2 points? 5 months, 6 months, 1 year?
It's too much. No, it's too much. I think 3 months. Two or 3 months. Yeah.
How much does it cost for a wedding in Ukraine? Does anyone, Miguel, do you have any information about this? How much?
I hear it was about 20 to 50 hundred hryvnias.
Wait. 20 to 50,000 hryvnia, maybe?
Thousand. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's okay. And how many weddings have you been to?
Oh, I was in 2 weddings.
2 weddings? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Ivan, how many weddings?
I don't like this procedure, and
ceremonies.
I'm not go to. Don't go to как это эти события to this party.
Really?
Ceremonies.
Yes.
Oh, and Ivan, how many weddings have you been to?
I've been to at least 3.
3. Yeah. Any
3,
special moments? Anything you can remember that something unusual that you want to share, or anything, or is it just an ordinary wedding?
No, it's an ordinary wedding, just a wedding.
Just a wedding. My Ukrainian neighbor, he would go to everyone's wedding. He said, "Why not? Free alcohol. I'm going to the hall." So. Hey, that's great. That's a good idea. Free food, free alcohol. That's for some people. That's the way to go.
No, I think it's stupid to go there only for free food.
It was a funny topic. Just going through. I don't know. I mean, okay. Both of you, Did you look through the document? You have it open? Correct? No.
No. Could you send me the last link again?
It's in the Google shares. I shared it.
I didn't see.
I don't see it.
Let me check.
I shared it, or add. Do I have to add it to people? Because I want to make sure.
I see it.
Oh, you see it. Okay.
But I don't have access to it. Could you grant me an access?
Yeah, I don't want to screw up for next time, in case the student. So I go to add, shared with. I have this, right? Select. I selected it, and give access. Okay, I didn't see this before. So I press give access.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give access. Do you see it now?
To all with the link.
Yeah, I see it now. Все открыто.
Это в Google Drive, да?
Google Drive, correct. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just looking at the vocabulary, just give it a quick look and ask me any if ones that maybe you want more or you don't know of. You can just quickly look at the vocabulary because usually I go through the ones that people don't know. So Yvonne, do you see anything that you have any questions
I
on?
see niece.
Niece. What do you think a niece is? Yes, you haven't highlighted. What do you think a niece is? Any idea?
No.
No? So it's okay. So if you marry someone that the sister, right? The sister we call to the daughter the niece. That's my niece. It's the same with the uncle. Okay, so with an uncle, the brother, right? The brother of the married person. They say, those are my nephews. Okay, your uncle. The uncle is your mother or your father's brother. Okay, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Acquaintance.
Someone you know. They're not your friend, but you know of them. Okay.
Okay. I see that there was like different kind of relatives here, but how employee and employer is here? Why those two words are here? I don't understand. Employee and employer.
Because I put them in the list because they're just two different types of people. It's different relationships with people. We go into parents, grandparents, different relationships, acquaintances. That's why. But they're different relationships with people.
Okay.
Fiancé, it's French, right? So one you refer to the husband, the one you refer to the woman. The woman is the one with the extra E.
Okay.
When you're going to get married. So pretty much self-explanatory as well. So Ivan, question for you. What is more important for you, family or friends?
Both of them are important, and I wish I don't have this to choose between them. But family is more important, I think.
Now, you're born in Kiev, correct?
Yeah.
You're born in Kiev, so.
No, I was born in Dnipropetrovsk Oblast.
Dnipropetrovsk.
Yeah.
Okay, so are your parents far from you? Are you close to them?
Yeah, they are far from me. They are in Dnipropetrovsk Oblast.
And how often do you get to visit them?
Maybe once 3 months. Sometimes they're coming to Kiev.
Now, isn't it usual, is it usual for parents to live close to their children, or, if they live from another city? Because remember, everyone from Ukraine, they all want to come to Kiev.
It's usual, but not often. Yeah.
It's okay. All right. And Miguel, where are you born again?
I born near the Dnipropetrovsk too.
Was born.
Okay, so same regions. Now, do your parents live in Kiev, or are they far away from you?
Yes, they live in Kiev.
Oh, they live in Kiev. So are you a family-oriented person? Would you say you're close to your family? How would you describe your relationship?
I'm family-oriented.
And what's more important for you, family or friends, though? Because some people say actually friends.
I think family is more important.
Why?
Hard to say. It's. I think that that is more important, and hard to say. I don't know how to say.
What do you do with your family? Some events, gatherings. Explain what you get to do.
I'm sorry, what do you say?
Like some sort of outings. I shouldn't use outings. I'm using expressions again. Some sort of holidays. Where do you go with them? Do you go with them when you go on vacation? Some get together. A get together. Together is when everyone gets together. When does your whole family get together usually?
Get together, собираться, да? We get together on holidays.
Just holidays? What about vacations? Do you mind traveling with your family to go, let's say, to Turkey or Egypt?
It's... как сказать, как получается? It's... зависит...
It depends.
It depends.
Просто есть такая фраза it depends.
It depends. It depends on who's going. Right? And what about, a lot of Ukrainian people, they still live with their parents. When do you think they should move on their own?
Once they become independent.
How do you become independent?
You have to get a job.
Okay, but... Sorry, I continue?
Yeah, you have to find a job and then you become independent. Otherwise, you're not.
Okay, but a lot of Ukrainians, they say they still have a job and they still have a hard time living on their own because rent is expensive. What do you suggest people should do in those circumstances who want to become more independent?
Find a better job.
Find a better job. Okay. And Miguel, what do you think? When should people move on their own? What age?
Move what? Куда?
Когда они должны стать независимыми?
Oh, hard to say. I don't know. It's hard question. About I think it maybe on 30 years.
30 years.
Yes.
That's what they do in Italy. I like that. They usually had a lot of Italian friends in Canada. They would stay with their mother until they were 30, 35, right? So they had it made. But when you get married, though, from what I understand, is that you stay with the parents or with the wife's parents. Is this true, or is this something old-fashioned?
Evan, what do you say?
I didn't get the question.
When you get married to someone, you're supposed to stay with the wife's parents, the in-laws.
Yeah.
Is this old-fashioned, or is this still typical today in Ukrainian society?
No, it's really old-fashioned. I think that
really?
it's really yeah, I think so.
So what kind of problems? Sorry, continue.
No, continue. I have nothing to say here.
So, but what can happen if you stay with the in-laws? What kind of problems would happen if you like, let's say a man lives with his wife's parents? What kind of problems?
It depends actually on the family, right, and on the premises where you live, because sometimes you live, for example, 4 people are living in 2-bedroom apartment, and
right.
That's not right. But if you have a huge house, then it's okay, and you can live together. And if you have similar characters, similar interests, then why not? But often they don't have.
I find it hard to have privacy because everyone wants to know everyone's business.
Yeah, same about privacy, right? You're right.
I mean, I don't understand why. Maybe this is hard to answer. Why people can't have their own life instead of interfering with other people's life.
Yeah.
That's very difficult, actually, in my case per se. And friends in general in Ukraine. A lot of Ukrainians tell me that it's hard to make friends with people. They don't trust each other. Miguel, do you trust everyone?
Trust?
Trust.
To everyone. No, not to everyone. I'm not trustworthy.
How do you trust a person? How do you know when you trust a person? How do you know he's not a mobster?
I'm sorry, trust is доверять?
Да.
It's hard question to answer. And it's I think the trust is количество времени. Number of time, которые провели вместе.
That you spend together, like it's
which we spend together.
Spend together. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think the same way. When you know a person for a long time, then you can trust him. Otherwise, there is no reason to trust. Maybe
well, what kind of elements are you looking for?
What kinds of elements?
Yeah, I mean, how do you? Like, I don't know. For me, it's very difficult to trust people and to get to know them better. I mean, how do you know they don't want to use you for something?
You have to feel it. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not possible. You have to feel it first, and then. Yeah. I don't have an answer for this. It's also a hard question. I think that you have just feel the right person, if he's right or not.
But do you feel the same way where you don't trust everyone either? Is it difficult for you to trust people too? Because that's what through the schools a lot of Ukrainian people are telling me it's hard for them to make friends. Is it the same? You think
it's not hard to make friends, but it's hard to trust. You know.
I understand.
I cannot.
What defines a best friend for you, though? What defines a best friend? Is it someone from your childhood or someone that you just see really?
Someone from the childhood and the person that you know for a long time. really for a long time.
How many years? More than 5 years? How many years?
Yeah, maybe all your life, maybe for a definite, or you've been in situations where after which you know that you can trust him.
Miguel,
Right?
Miguel, what for you defines a good friend?
I think like Евген, it's определяется, Жень, как
Defines.
it defines with time. Вот это у меня что-то не получается. It's how too long you know to.
How long you know.
How long you know? Yep. This person. What do you do with friends who ask you for money? What do you do in those circumstances? Is it a good idea to give money
I think
to
it's
friends, or is it good not to ask money from friends?
Yeah, I think it's a bad idea. Really bad idea. But it's a bad idea. But anyway, you have to do this.
You have to do what? Give the money or ask for the money?
No, give the money. Give the money.
Give the money? Really? Okay. So is that it's sort of a is it a culture thing in Ukraine or not?
What do you mean by this?
To give the money. If someone asks you for the money, you give the money. Is that a culture thing, or is it just a good deed?
No, it's just a good deed. It's just if somebody is asking you for money and you know that this person will give you back them and you can trust him and you know him for a long time, then why not to give? No?
What about signing on a piece of paper? Do you believe in that?
I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. No.
It's worthless in court, right? From what I understand.
Yeah, well, this paper is worthless. Like he will give you money back or he will not. Like the two
There's no guarantee.
Options. Yeah, you will have never guarantees for this.
Okay, or give me your gold and I will give you the money. I don't know what to say about that. What about Facebook and Contact? Which is more popular in Ukraine right now?
It depends on the audience. People that are younger, they are more sitting in Vkontakte, but more older people, they more in Facebook.
What do you prefer? I mean, I don't like Facebook because I don't have much to say about myself. What's your impression about?
I think that more serious people they are all in on Facebook because they share their thoughts. They not share their I don't know. I don't want to tell this, but they don't share their cats. But I know that you love your cat, yeah. But yeah, but this is what happens in Vkontakte, you know. You have you see a lot of dogs and cats and so on, you know. But for example, when we take this crisis in Crimea, right, and the situation with Ukraine, when you go to Facebook, you see a lot of opinions on this matter, right? And when you go to Vkontakte, what you see is the same. Cats, dogs, just funny stories and so on, yeah. You know?
Well, you know, I mean, why do you think people do that? There's a reason why people do that. Why do you think so?
I think it's just because they have different audience. That's it, you know? It's not like they're just younger, you know? And these problems of, for example, Crimea, they don't touch them.
Well, it's because it's going on, and I mean, everyone has to be, you know, updated with stuff with the news, but it makes people sad, so that's why I introduce other stuff to people to make them more happier, you know. So it's just that's why I try not even to read anything anymore because it's too negative. It's too negative, right? So I try to. What do you think? Is it better to have more positive emotions than negative emotions?
Yeah, of course, positive is good.
Right, and plus people like Chester. That's why I post them.
No, I like your cat. I like
Yeah,
he's really nice. I like him. Yeah.
He's worth $3,000 in Canada.
Yes, I don't like cats, but your cat is something really I like.
The women love him. The women love him. That's why. And Miguel, what do you think about contact? Which do you prefer, contact or Facebook, or really doesn't matter for you?
Hard to say. I use this обе.
Both.
Both this social network, and I don't see the difference. It's all about общение, как правильно?
Communication.
Communication. I send message to my friend, and that's all.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think Facebook and contact are very good business opportunities?
Yes, it's good business.
So, I mean, but how do I say this? Are you a type of person who would post a lot about themselves, or are you more of a private person who only tells people what they should know?
I think тут hard to say. Вот эта вот открытость определяется настройками. Как сказать правильно, Жень?
The openness of the user of
opens
by the options, privacy options.
Yes.
The options in contact, yeah, but many people don't forget about them. So, I mean, they post to everyone by mistake. That happens. You know, I think that happens.
I don't think very much about that question.
What do you think about people? What do you think about people who have 1,000 people, 1,000 friends on their contact? What do you think about those people?
Maybe
Are they really
maybe
famous?
they are extroverts and have many friends.
Or acquaintances. What's your opinion or the difference? What you think of an acquaintance and a friend is?
Once again, what is acquaintances?
Yeah, what's your opinion of the difference between an acquaintance and a friend?
What is acquaintance?
Yeah, I don't get what is acquaintance. What is
It's someone you know. I mean, if you have 500 people on your contact, are they all your friends? I don't think so.
No, а как еще раз количество?
Quantity.
The quantity of people in your contacts. It's people who it's maybe people with которыми как with who with who you meet once in your life.
In your life. If I don't think you should have everyone that you've seen in your life on your contact. What do you think? I think that could be very dangerous because people can make an opinion of you that could be wrong. What do you think?
Смотря какие цели преследуешь.
You know, it depends on. I know. I add everyone whom I met. You know, I don't see a reason not to add. Why? Because I don't post a lot on my YouTube, on my Facebook account.
Hello.
Yeah.
Do you post a lot of? Because I don't have you on Facebook. I have no one on Facebook. Now, what do you post more? Do you post more? Do you ever post quotes or do you post pictures? Pictures of random stuff.
I'm not posting a lot. Maybe some just my thoughts, which are, I think, important for me.
Do you ever post in English, or you primarily?
It depends, but a lot of posts are in Ukrainian, Russian or Ukrainian, right?
Now, are most of your friends are they in Ukraine now, or do you ever add people like from different countries?
Yeah, I have a lot of friends from different countries because I was studying in Germany and They are all around the world, all over the world.
But how often do you get to see them? Do you think you'll ever get to see them in your life again?
Will I see them?
Yes.
I hope someday I will see them all. I'm
See
not
them
sure,
all?
but yeah. We had a meeting and we agreed to meet like the next year, like our graduate class from Frankfurt.
Oh, so you went to Frankfurt school?
Yeah, I was studying in Frankfurt, right?
How many years were you there?
I was there for 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
And do you keep in contact with those people by like texting? Do you ever phone them, or is it?
Not with all of them, but yeah, I'm trying to keep the contacts mostly by phone and by messaging apps like Viber, like WhatsApp.
Oh, WhatsApp. Yeah, we heard about that buyout. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Ivan, Miguel, what do you think about the buyout of WhatsApp application? Since we just spoke about that. The buyout, meaning that Mr. Zuckerberg bought it. What do you think about this?
I think it's too much. Facebook paid too much.
How much did they pay again? Well, how many billions of dollars was it?
19 millions.
90
million. 19 milliards.
Billions.
Billions.
Billion.
There's a big difference between millions and billions.
Billions.
Is it 90 billions or 90 billions?
Billion.
That's a lot of money. Why would someone pay that much money? Bill Gates doesn't even have that much money.
Hard to say.
Yeah, it was. I don't know why he did this.
But Miguel, why wouldn't a company like Facebook? Why do you think they would not just make their own application instead of buying it? Well, I don't understand. Why do you think they couldn't just make their own?
I think they bought the base of people who use this application. It's more than 4,000 millions. 400 millions.
400 million.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a big mailing list.
Yes.
And that's a lot of people. That's a lot
Facebook bought the base of this application.
So what do you think Facebook will do with it in the future? What do you think?
I think they bought. They think the WhatsApp как конкурент.
Competitor.
It's competitor and buy them because he's grow too much.
Yeah, WhatsApp was growing too much. That's why Facebook decided to buy it. No, and they felt that they can become their competitor.
Okay, all right. But what about integrating Facebook with the WhatsApp app? Because from my understanding, you can make free calls with that, correct?
No, WhatsApp doesn't allow you to make calls. It's only a messaging app. No.
It's just the messaging app.
Yeah. This is the problem.
There was another. What was the application that allowed you to make free calls?
Viber.
Okay. No, do you think that would be in Facebook's interest, maybe to integrate that into Facebook?
Yeah, but Viber, this application was sold to some
Japanese company.
Japanese company. Mm-hmm. Was sold for 2 billion. For 900
9,000 millions.
900 million.
900 million.
Yeah, 900 миллионов. Yeah, 900 million.
900 million.
Да. 900 million.
Okay, but Ivan, I mean, in Skype, usually to make a call, you have to pay for it if it's like to a cell phone. How often do you make a call to people, like to their cell phone through Skype? Do you use that feature?
No. I never use. I use it, and I have some money on this account on Skype account, but I rarely use them because I don't see a reason to use, because I can call from my phone. But sometimes, for example, if I call to Russia, for example, then I use Skype to call there, because it's much cheaper, like 10 times cheaper than from mobile.
No, I understand, but I mean, do you think one day everyone will just have a Skype application, so
No,
instead of
no,
phoning their
no,
phone,
no.
why
I
not?
think. Why? Because the major mobile operators, they will not allow this to happen.
What will they do? Take it down?
They will, actually, what I propose to them is to create their own internet-based application that will allow users to call from one phone to another, you know, and to create, to start to creating some other competitive advantages for them, because once we will have internet connection, for example, on our phones, then we'll stop using the usual GSM model to call. We'll use internet.
Yeah, because the speeds aren't really good in Ukraine too. I mean, you have like emulated 3G, so.
Yeah, but this will happen. Like I've already heard that they are trying to take, I don't know how to say, the bandwidth, right?
The bandwidth, yeah.
Yeah, from our Ministry of Foreign Affairs. No. Minister of Internal Affairs. We have,
Right.
and it has a lot of this bandwidth, which it wanted to sell to our mobile operators for like huge amount of money, but they refused to buy it. And now since we will have a new government, they already raised an issue to give this bands to the operators, not for free, but for a smaller amount.
Of course, but it was a licensing issue because the Party of Regents, they originally gave it to Ukra Telecom. It was a government thing. But I don't know. I don't know. Like it's got a long way to go, because in Canada right now we've been having 4G since 2009. So there's a lot of catching up to do. But it'll be nice to talk to Skype for everyone, around for good speeds, because we all have, right? I mean, what kind of internet speeds are you getting now locally?
It's in Kiev.
I'm sorry.
Speeds, yeah, like you're on your internet provider.
А как сказать, они обманывают? Обман.
They lie?
They lie. They lie with they say the speed was speed will be 1,000 megabits, but really it's 20 megabits.
You're talking about on for local
speed
internet.
Of internet.
In your Doma, right? In the dome.
Yes, in home.
Yeah, but 20 bits, that's still a lot of bandwidth.
What?
That's still a lot of bandwidth of speed, high speed. High speed.
Yeah, it's still huge.
So,
yeah.
Evgeny, what do you say?
No. But I'm telling that it's still a huge speed of the internet. It's still good.
All right, but going back to, because we went a little bit off. Well, it was my fault for going off the topic. But back to contact. So Miguel, what about people on your contact on your Facebook? How often do you try to keep in contact with them? We can say in touch with them. Do you think it's important to keep in touch with people on your contact list, or it doesn't really matter?
I often read the newsletter, but I don't like usually send message to him to people. I send a message to my friends once a month maybe.
Once a month.
Not for all. It's about 10 people with которыми я общаюсь.
Whom am I talking to?
Closest friends.
Closest friends.
Closest friends. And Ivan, what do you think? What about people from their childhood? A lot of Ukrainians tell me that you know, they always want to see someone from their childhood. Do you have anyone that you would like to see from your childhood who you know you never got to see again?
I have a lot of friends whom I'm talking to, and they are from my childhood.
They're all from your childhood, so there's no one you miss.
Not all of them, because you know, people who are from my childhood, they are maybe they have different interests than I do, and sometimes I think that we will not find common language, if it's right to say.
A common topic, maybe.
Yeah, a common topic, right.
Common topic. And Miguel, is there anyone from your childhood that you would like to see again that you don't get to see? Like when you were like a kid, detached or something, you know?
What is the question?
Is there someone from your childhood who you would like to see again that you don't get to see now?
It's a few people, not so much.
Not so much, right? But there's a couple. I mean, are we talking about from not kindergarten, but like grade school, high school, university? Not university. You're too old to.
It's people from university or school. One of school and about 5 people from university.
Okay, all right. Now, I have a video for everyone to watch, right? And I just want a general opinion after you see this. It's actually, it's very related to this topic. It's about what you would do. Well, what you would do in this type of situation. So just give me 1 second here. I just want to post this to you guys. Where is my link? Talk. I have so many. I lost my. I got it right here. So if you can take a look at this this video right here, it's actually at the bottom. I'll paste it. If you look at the bottom of the document, you'll see it, or I'll just paste it. Do you see it?
1 minute. Yeah, but I cannot click it for some reason. Is it a link? Yeah, now I can.
I'll paste it. I'll paste it.
I see it.
So it's only about maybe 40 seconds. So just take a quick look. I have some questions to ask once you see it.
Okay.
So this will stimulate your visual mind for 1 minute.
Okay, I open it.
Yeah.
Finished? Aaron?
Yeah, finished.
Okay. So Yvonne, question for you. What do you think? Is it sweet to get revenge? In what the sort of circumstances is it good to get revenge on someone?
I think that revenge is a good thing.
Is it good to get daddy involved in this situation?
No, in this situation, no. Well, actually, it depends. If I were a father, maybe I would do the same. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Right now, I cannot tell you. But yeah, as a joke, it was funny.
This joke was funny. So, in what other situations do you think revenge is good? I mean, do you believe in forgiving people, or do you think whatever they did, they can't be forgiven?
No, I believe in forgiving people, of course, but there are situations that you cannot forgive.
Forgive someone.
Yeah, forgive someone, right?
Okay. And Miguel, what did you think of the video?
I think that was a sad story.
A sad story. What would you do in that situation?
For that guy, yeah, it was sad.
What, Michael? What do you say?
What would you do in that situation?
Oh, yeah, I think hard to say. I wasn't in such situation.
But you could imagine.
I think hard to say.
Hard to say. And what about revenge? Do you think it's good to be revengeful on people, or do you believe in forgiveness?
Мстить хорошо, или ты веришь в прощение?
Ну, не верю. Как сказать правильно, Жень?
Doesn't believe. I don't believe in.
You don't believe in forgiveness.
Ага.
Why don't you believe in forgiveness? Forgiveness is when we heal ourselves. Why don't you believe in forgiveness?
Ну, in this situation it's очень наглядно как-то.
In general about revenge and forgiveness in general.
It's all. А как зависит, Жень?
Depends.
It depends. It depends от ситуации.
It depends on situation.
From the situation.
On situation.
On the situation, actually, grammar-wise, right?
It's hard to say. I don't know how to say. It depends on situation.
Now they have a Russian of this show too. I don't know if you guys ever watched
They have
this.
what?
A Russian version.
No, I haven't seen this.
What's the Russian of Married with Children? What's it called?
Воронины.
No, Married with Children with Al Bundy.
Счастливы вместе.
Счастливы вместе or something. I can't pronounce it.
No, I don't know. I don't know this. I've heard this, all of them, but I really have never seen any of these movies. Or
Yvonne, you don't watch much TV.
Yeah, I don't watch TV at all.
How come? All my students, they always talk about house, this, that, glamour girls, all this. Why don't you watch TV? No time for TV?
Yeah, I don't have time for TV, and I think it's stupid to watch it. Maybe I can watch a movie, but not TV and not this.
I think
serial.
I didn't. Hello.
Soap opera.
I didn't quite. I think soap opera. Okay, I like that. And Miguel, do you watch TV often yourself?
No, don't have a TV.
No TV. Mm-hmm. Okay, but is there any episodes, any TV shows, sitcoms that you watch on a laptop?
Yes, I watch. I watch usually the films, not a TV show or TV.
Or TV shows. I mean, that's the thing. I recognize, like, we're all watching like a lot of too much fictional, like fake stuff, you know, when there's more important issues in the world. And that's why I don't even bother watching that stuff anymore, because you know, like, it's just you sit there and you do nothing, right? So yeah, a lot of students now, they like House. They're still watching House. They're watching Friends in English, right? And Friends is okay to watch in English, right? Maybe it'll help them. But you know, like I like TV shows. I like shows that help people, like in life, like it will do something for them. Like Ivan, what do you think of like shows like the National Geographic and the Discovery? You never watch any of those?
No, I like those. I like those channels because I like animals.
Yeah.
Maybe not spiders, snakes, and so on, but I like all the animals that they're showing, like elephants, dogs, cats, tigers, and so on. Yeah, it's pretty good channel, and
Yeah.
educational, very good educational channel.
Yeah, when are you going to go see a lion in real life, unless you go to the zoo, or if you go to a safari in Africa?
Yeah.
That would be good. That would
Yeah,
be good. Who's interested in going to a safari in Africa?
Yeah, I'm very interested, but it takes a lot of time, and not so much money, but a lot of time, I think, right?
Time, but what would you do if a lion came next to you, a jeep, or, you know, like that? I don't know what I would do. I would call for the elephant. You know,
I'm not sure. I think that we have to be in the cage, watching the lion. Yeah, because otherwise, this is what happens in Africa. People are going around well, how to say, where the lions live. They go in
to
the
their
car.
habitat.
Yeah, and they are all in the cage, in a huge cage, and of course, lions they are coming close, but they cannot touch you.
Touch them.
Yeah.
Well, I saw on one National Geographic that, you know, you can take your jeep, you can go straight across the road and look right at the lion. But the lion wasn't hungry. It didn't want shashlik or something. So I guess, you know, you're not on the menu. But like, that's scary. If you know, because lions aren't the friendliest cats. They've been known to you know, kill people for no reason. You know. Yeah, that's their territory or something like that. So I would be very scared.
Yeah, that's scary.
I would be
It's
very
scary,
scared.
but yeah.
Well, I watched the
scary.
National. Sorry.
It's a scary way to go from your life.
It is, unless you have some sort of fast marshutka bus or something.
Yeah.
But you know, no, I love National Geographic. I'm trying to get a Chernobyl project on there going. You know, something interesting. Why create something that's already been done before? You know, no one wants to see something that's already been done unless it's made better. So, you know, like Chernobyl, you know, Ukrainians don't want to hear about it because it's like we got an expression, beat like a dead horse. You know, but this is like for North America. So, you know, something new, something interesting, because we don't hear much about Chernobyl in Canada. We don't know anything about it, you know, really. We just know it happened in 1986, right? That's it. So
yeah.
That's it. So I think that's a great project to work on instead of seeing lions eating other animals. So, you know, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, but okay, I don't know. Yeah.
All right, so it's 3:05. It's about Sunday. Oh, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. I can't believe it's Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Lesson. So, you know, it's good to spend time with family and friends because you know, if we don't have family, we don't have anything. You know, that's
right. You're right.
Okay. So sometimes it's good to spend that time because, you know, like some people they don't live with their family. Sometimes they live all across the world and they don't get to see their family. So that's why, you know, certain celebrations, certain holidays are very good because that's the only time they get with each other. So I just try to explain to people to not to express, but to cherish those moments.
Cherish? What is cherish? How to say? Are there any synonyms to this word? Cherish.
Cherish, to enjoy.
I enjoy. Okay.
Those moments. To enjoy,
Okay.
yes. To not just look at, you know, you're spending time with someone, but that's, you know, maybe you don't get to see them often. To cherish, to enjoy, to remember. Does it make sense?
Okay.
All right. Any questions for me?
Yeah, definitely.
Yvonne,
Okay.
Miguel, any questions for me?
No, don't have any questions.
All right. Well, guys,
Mike.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye for now.
Yeah, you too. Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Yes, see you.
Bye.
Bye.